Hello? My fucking headset is just going psycho here. Crackling up a storm. 1 minute. Sorry, kids. Okay, hopefully that's better. Alrighty. Apologies for the delay. My tea took a little longer to steep than I thought. But boom, here we are, starting the DCS. Bing, bang, boom, let's go. Off we go, bye. I'm just kidding. Oh, almost forgot the stats plus. Might be a little distracted. Got my hot, eager Twitch girl on the other screen. Gotta keep tabs on what she's doing, you know. I'm so sad. Alright, here we go. For the second round, your eyes doth not deceiveth you. Once again, the Barbs have been eliminated. I will say no more. The Reds went to a 7-game slobber knocker with the D-backs. The Marlins went to a 7-game slobber knocker with the Knights. Pirates were able to take out the Giants in 6. Dodgers swept the Rockies, have been quietly waiting for their opponent. It turns out to be the White Sox who took out the Angels in 6 in a slobber knocker. Memphis easily handled the Mets. And the Dads went to a 7-game slobber knocker. It's very enjoyable. So here are your matchups. Round 2 incoming. As usual, we start off simming a little faster because there's only 4 games. Slow down near the end of the games. So here we go. Good luck. Oh, that's the wrong scene. There we go. The Wildcard Series MVP, Wankston Bankston, leads off the DCS with a solo home run. Miami on the board, first in the first. Holy shit! Here they go, 4-0 in the first. Not a great day for Guevara. Holy, bases loaded. 3 walks for Guevara. Not the recipe for success. Faces Jackson Stacks for LA with 2 down in the bottom of the second. Nothing cooking. I just realized that I fucked up. I forgot to make the changes for AJ to put his proper pitcher in. Yep. After the next game. I set a reminder, and then I set it, it went off, and then I said remind me in 30, thinking it would be in time for the games, and oops. He won't care. He's in Spain. I don't know what he's doing out there, but he's not getting back till 4 a.m. that local time, which must be having a good time, I guess. Cincinnati getting on the board. Gael Guichon with a single. Scores 2. Rene Estevez with a solo bolo. Makes it 4-3. He ties the game up for the White Sox. Guadalupe Betancourt. It's a scoreless tie. Pittsburgh up 1-0. Avellino singles in Grant. And Wankston singles in Avellino 3-1. Oh no. Eddie Shad singled in someone in the third for Miami. In a 2-run cushion, but Jamie Wilbon hit a solo home run to bring it back. 9 hits for Miami, 5 runs, 4 from 4 for Cincinnati. Oh, I feel really bad now. AJ's not going to be pleased with me. Oh no, and Caleb Paquette has left the game with an injury. Not like this. Not like this. I think he got injured in the first round too, didn't he? He's durable. I swear he also got an injury in the first round. It's a minimal one, but still. Come on, man. Nope. That's actually his 4th injury ever. Back stiffness in 2060, an oblique strain in 2067, a cold in 2071, and now wrist soreness. How this guy is not an Iron Man is beyond me. 4 injuries in his life, and 2 of them not even really real. But left game 1, which is not a great sign. Pitching duel in San Diego and Pittsburgh as well. Double and a wild pitch puts runners on third for Pittsburgh. Ben's Woodruff will do the trick and cash him in. On Cruz with solo bowler for Miami makes it a 2-run lead once again. Almost in the 9th inning here in LA. Slow it down. Looking for some insurance here. Oh god, Voteland's pitching. He's the guy I'm supposed to put back in the rotation. Fuck. He's supposed to pitch last though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Unless he gets hurt. Oh man. Not like this! Lead off runner aboard for San Diego. Sorry, a 1-out single. 2 on for LA with nobody out looking for insurance. Oh my fucking god. 3-run homer makes it 6-1. Top of the 9th, Pittsburgh leading by 2. Shutting out Washington right now. Closer Ashton into the game. Does get the job done. Bottom of the 9th, scoreless tie in San Diego. 1 hit. Memphis's name. Oh boy, Joshua Wong has left the game with an injury for Los Angeles. The wrecked reliever who had 68 innings this year day to day with back tightness. I really wish they'd elaborate and make new categories. Because there's between normal and fragile, between fragile and wrecked, and all the way up to between normal and durable, between durable and an Iron Man, but you just don't see them. LA will win game 1. The extras in San Diego. Tying runner at the plate for Cincy at the top of the 8th here. Brody Sumon strikes out swinging pinch hitter Jameson. Base Fowler, who came into the game, takes out swinging lead off runner in the bottom of the 10th. A hit by pitch. Pharma into the game for Memphis. Joe Blake with a solo home run in the bottom of the 7th puts Miami up by 3. 15 hits for Miami, by the way. 7 runs. Like that runner on first is going to stay there for the Dads. Nope. Catcher with a 2-out single. That brings the tying run, and Everett Dutton singles in Lily. Of course, I will shut my mouth. San Diego walks it off at home in game number 1. Top of the 9th, Cincinnati trailing by 3. Billbon Devils, they need another runner. Dallas flies out. Axel, don't call me Alex Adams. Will hit a 2-run jack! Estevez just got a home run in this game. He walks the go-ahead run. Nick Vogel at the plate, but 2 quick strikes. Ah, no. Dang it, Bobby. Bobby will have that insurance run was absolutely huge. Brandy Noguera, Quiddy Moses, and Bronco Marquez. I can't handle the stress. Yeah. No shit, dude. Your team does not make it easy. The bullpen always makes it interesting in Miami. Alright, I gotta fix AJ's team. Okay. Wanted Wolf going as soon as he's back to 100%. Oh, Vogeltine. I'm assuming he wants the pitch count. What am I doing? Where's game strategy? Oh, I have to act as the White Sox to change his strategy. I'm gonna set the same pitch count, 93, sure. Didn't say anything about pitch counts, but I assume he's not going to want a 25 pitch count. Wolf. Who pitched? Xavier Roy. So it needs to go like this. Okay. AJ, if you see this in the future, I'm very sorry. I am a bad commissioner. To be fair, though, your team only scored 1 run on the first game. Probably not going to be able to win off the back of 1 run anyway, but you never know. All right, game 2s. Off we go. Good luck. Washington breaking out the runs here early, but it doesn't matter because in the bottom half, Pittsburgh answers back immediately with a 4-banger to double up. So Washington held the lead for half an inning so far in this series. Memphis hasn't scored a run all series. Now into the second game. White Sox on the board. Sessions and Tulloch already scoring more runs this game than the game before. And so Mong, there he is again. Will sack in May. That'll give the Dads the lead. There's Wankston. Boy, he's hot at the right time for the Dodgers. Ortega and Bertram. The Wildcard Series MVP continues to roll. Brownstein singles him in 3-2. Guadalupe Betancourt hits a sac fly to make it 5-2 for Pittsburgh. Ivan singles in 2 for the Dads. Now 3-0. Memphis is working on their 14th scoreless inning in this series. There it is. Not a great achievement to be proud of, but it is what it is. Cincy on the board and has tied the game. Adrian Orellana Oriana? It might be Oriana. Sure. We'll say Oralena. Wilbon. Larry Fikera makes it the salami spread for Pittsburgh 6-2. Nats wasted all their energy in round 1, it seems. All their putzpah, I don't know what the word is. Or chutzpah? I'm saying it wrong, I'm bad. Please don't judge me. Patrick and Tolfa tied the game up for the White Sox, and the Reds take the lead. Sherman Tim. Solo Bolo. 14 scoreless innings. Sorry, 15 scoreless innings for Memphis now. Oh no, Ye was pitching a gem and now leaves the game with an injury. You fucking hate to see that. You hate to see it. Trade with London last off season. Mild calf strain, yeah, he'll be fine. Minimal running. Does not affect throwing at all, but he gone. Washington with 2 on, a 2 out, and a double does cash those in. So they now get within 2. LA breaks the tie. Ibrahim Evelino. We are out of the 8th in every game here. Memphis with 2 on, 2 out. No can do. 17 scoreless innings. Two on, nobody out for Pittsburgh, looking to add some assurance here in the bottom of the 8th. Memphis, trailing by 3, have not scored a run in this entire series. There are 2 more runs for Pittsburgh, reclaiming that 4-run lead. Making a 5-run lead. White Sox have the tying run on the base pass in Rumford Tolfa. Oh, Chad Morton with a 2-run jack! Makes it a 1-run game. Memphis finally scores and they make it a game. Only 1 away. 2 on now for the White Sox. Nicely with a solo home run to lead off the 8th. Will tie it up in Miami. Nothing for the White Sox. Memphis down to their final out. Oh my god, they make it close, but no can do. San Diego will win both games at home. Washington with 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the 9th. They need 1 more runner. Ortiz comes in, as it is the Dave situation now. The tying runners on deck. Go through a board for Miami with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. No can do. Pittsburgh will win both games at home. Go up 2-0. Nothing more for Miami. We go to the top of the 9th, tied at 3. Top of the 9th, White Sox trailing by 1 run. A solo bolo from Jamie Wilbon puts Cincinnati at ahead. The Miami bullpen is atrocious. They cannot hold the lead, and a tie game in LA. Christian Castillo with the solo bolo. 5 runs on 9 hits for both teams. Schnoish into the game now. For Miami. He can't get the job done. Sherman Tim doubles in another one. 2 on. Axel, don't call me Alex Adams with a double. It's 7-3. More late inning runs by these Reds. That's what won them game 7, and it's going to probably win them game 2. 8-3 on a balk. Oh my god. Top of the ninth, runner on third. A balk in the fucking pot. The Pittsburgh game. The LA game, too. Did not matter. Bottom of the ninth, tied at 5. Oy vey. And to add insult to injury, Juan Cruz has left the game with an injury while running the bases. The survey says day-to-day knee tendonitis. Yeah, he'll be fine. However, Miami has the first 2 men aboard with nobody out. And of course, the wanker wins it for LA with a walk-off homer. Bases Jackson stacked. Here comes the closer for the Reds because the tying run's on deck. Bases loaded, nobody out. A fielder's choice. Nothing. Nothing with the bases loaded and nobody out. And so it's 8-3. I went to AJ here. Royce Bankston, Ai-Chung Ye, and Guadalupe Betancourt. God, thank you, Sam, for the name file that he put in the game like 40 years ago. Are your players of the day. Pittsburgh up 2-0. San Diego, LA also up 2-0. Cincinnati, off the back of a 5-run ninth, managed to split the series. Go to game 3. Off we go, and good luck. Can't lose to Craig in the Uber home. Oh my god, man. Feels bad. Miami coming out hot. Minos Brent. Is it Minos? It's probably Minos. Daniel Ortañez. Cashing in some runs. Hunter Scott doubles in 2 runs. Memphis learned how to score, and now, for the first time, they take the lead in this series. Obviously, they need to take this game 3, or else they're up, I guess, a 3-0 deficit. 2 on, nobody out for the White Sox, but Lyle Mejia hits into a ground ball double play. Marcus Gonzalez with a solo shot, and then a 2-run jack for Cincinnati. Miami holds on the lead for all of 1/2 inning. Pittsburgh pounding the Nats here, already 4-1. Looked like the Nats spent all their karma in round 1. Game is far from over. Diego on the board. Pacifico Guillen doubles in Whalesman. And yeah, Pittsburgh continues to pound on the Nats. 6-1. Tipped him with a 2-run jack for Memphis. 4 runs. Double what they scored in the entire series before this game. They need 4-1. Going home seems to be the cure. Now with the bases loaded again for Pittsburgh with only 1 down here in the 5th. It could get silly. But the Nats do get out of it. Let's see if that sparks anything. Ocampo with the solo shot. A 4-run lead for Memphis now. Still goose eggs in the White Sox LA series. 5 hits for the White Sox, but no runs to show for it. Oh, shit. Why am I yawning? It's 8 o'clock. Well, there's a run. There's another one. Ocampo singles, Benedict doubles. Second and third, still only 1 down. Sessions with the sac fly. 3-0 now on 8 hits. Call a kip by the pitch. Axel, don't call me Alex Adams. 2-run jack, and the Reds have all 5 runs on home runs today. That is also a very Cincinnati sentence. Great American ballpark is built for blasts. Yeltsin singles in Benedict for the White Sox, taking the salami spread lead 4-0. There's the first run for Cincinnati today, not on a home run. Maddox Renole. Iron Tolan making it also a 4-run lead. LA is on the board. Josiah Ortega. Uh-oh, William Nicely has left the game with an injury for Miami. The center fielder. Don't want to lose those guys during the postseason. He is wrecked and gets injured a lot, but this would be a terrible time for it regardless. William Nicely. Oh no. Strain hammy out for the rest of the playoffs. Barring a fast recovery, he is Tostitos. Pretty big blow. 2 of the Marlins, who are looking to defend their championship. Wrong. Get back to the championship. Defending champs we didn't even make the playoffs, joining the elite crew of myself. Somebody else too. I want to say maybe JP or something, but can't remember who it was. There's 1 or 2 more people who won a championship that didn't make it back to the playoffs. Oh my god! Hold the horses! Washington exploding in the 7th inning for 4 runs. They get within 1. A wild pitch was involved. Also, Miami's scoring was involved in a wild pitch. A wild pitch was involved. Larry Fakera gets injured for Pirates. Day-to-day strained back, minimal, moderate. He should be fine. White Sox hold on to win Game 3. Do not have their backs put up against the wall. Top of the 9th, San Diego trailing by 4. Bottom of the 8th, Washington trails by 1. Bottom of the 8th, Cincinnati looking for insurance of this 2-run lead. Get off man aboard for San Diego. Need a couple more of those. It's Hangel Monts. Hansel Mong continues to be like the only Padre hitter raking. Pitching has carried so far. Maybe I'm wrong. There might be other good hitters. A solo bolo for Adrian Orellana. 2 runners on now for San Diego. 1 down. Top of the 9th, Pirates looking for insurance. Top of the 9th, Miami trails by 3 now after that solo bolo. Let's see if it makes a difference. Round out, moving the runners to second and third, but with 2 away, it's irrelevant. San Diego needs 1 more runner. They will not get it. Memphis will win Game 3. Also stopping the 3-0. Washington trails by 1, facing down the barrel of a 3-0 here. They've got to face Hank Ashton. A double! Tying run sits at second base. The Dick is at the plate. And the Dick drops his balls on the face of the Pirates. He doubles in carrying. Now the winning run is the Dick at second. Throws the grounds out, moves the runners over, but it's irrelevant. We go to extra innings! But the Dick has done it again. Can't hold the Dick down, man. Washington needs this game to not go down 3-0. One out single for Curette. 2 out single. Wow. Tim Quinn doubles in Curette. The Pirates take a 1-run lead. 15 hits for the Pirates. And barely sneaking 1 run. Here we go again. Bottom of the 10th. Same situation. Trailing by 1 run. Take a little bit to bring the Dick back around. Maybe other players can get in here and get some magic. Maybe the Dick has rubbed off on some people. Doesn't look like it. Quickly 2 outs. There's a 2-out single from Stevenson. Gaspard the catcher. No can do. The Pirates win Game 3 and put Washington into danger zone. Langston Marsh, Ira Adams, Victor Nuttall. Trifecta of pitchers, your players of the day. Game 4 final games of the evening, unless we get like Omega fast exports, but I highly doubt it, so. Most likely the final games of the night. Game number 4. Come on up, good luck, and off we go. Washington have anything in the tank? Did they literally spend all they had just to upset the Barbs? I know I said I wouldn't say anything more, but pretty wild to watch a team eliminate a team and then just absolutely fall flat on their face in the next round. Groundside puts LA off to a 1-0 start. Miami once again scoring early. They did yesterday, but it didn't matter. Memphis also scoring early. It did matter yesterday. They held that run throughout the entire game. 4-run first inning for Memphis. They have finally found the gas pedal. They have pressed hard here. Looking to tie this series up at 2 apiece. 2 on, 2 out for the Pirates. No can do. Or nothing for Miami. Yeah, just keep scoring runs. That is probably a good idea. Holding the Reds scoreless at home seems like a pretty tall task, so 4 runs the better. Adams hit by a pitch to lead off the second. Vogel walks, brings up the catcher, Orlena. Hit by a pitch again! That brings up Tolan with the bases loaded. He strikes out. Guitron strikes out as well. Oh, wow! Okay, Larry Fakera left the game with an injury again for the 2nd day in a row. But Orlena, who got plunked, has left the game as well. Tactical beaning of the catcher? Let's take a look and see at Orlana first. Orlana, sorry. A bruised thumb. He should be fine, but out of this game 4. Then we've got Larry Fakera going down for the 2nd day in a row. That's what she said. Let's have a look. This time it is... Okay, he is out. He had that strained back yesterday. Now he has a foot contusion that you can't see at the bottom, but it's a 1-week back-to-back injuries is going to take him out of the game. Probably will be all right for game 5, but out of this one, while Washington got on the board in the bottom of the 2nd with a Castro homer, Fakera was the one scoring in Woodruff. You like that? Sometimes I got it, man. Some days I got it. This old boomer brain can still go with the best of them. Just have to be caffeinated to the high heavens. Oh my god! The Dick may have saved the Washington season. A 2-run jack and then another one from De La Rosa. 5-1. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you. Yeah, my bad. Good call on changing the screen. You should at me when I do stupid shit like that. The Dick hit a 2-run homer. 2-run homer for De La Rosa. Gaspar doubles. Washington exploding off the back of the Dick's 2-run homer. Yeah, I'm sorry. God damn it, I'm human. Ah, shit, I missed an injury. Hilario Carrion has left the game with an injury. A lot of injuries, Jesus. Washington poised to stay alive here, though. Hilario Carrion, the third baseman for... How is this guy an 80, bro? What the hell? I mean, he has high BABIP, I guess. Well, yeah, you know what? Never mind. I take it back. He'll be fine. Out of the game when you need him the most. The Wankston with a solo shot puts LA on top. 2-1. Boy, he's having a seriously ridiculous playoffs at this point. 5-0 for the Blues. Looks like we are poised to go to a best-of-3 in that one. Oh my god, another injury. John Andrew Stacy for the Pirates. Fucking National Injury Day, I guess. He was pretty good this year. A perfect Pittsburgh pitcher with low home runs against. And high stuff. Oh shit. Well, he gone. He gone. Partially torn labrum. An assassin name? I know, right? A guy with 3 first names. Scary. And the Stacy doesn't have an E in it. Very, very strange. Pittsburgh put up a 5 or 6 spot in the inning before. It was far from over. Bottom of the 7th, White Sox with the first 2 men aboard. Sessions sacrifices. Castillo swings and misses. Yeltsin strikes out swinging. Not the way to small ball any runs in, kids. Good effort, but all for nigh. And now LA has 2 on with, never mind, the bases are loaded with only 1 down, and the fucking Royce Bankston is at the plate. He actually grounds out. Charles with a solo bullet makes it 5-0 for Miami. Bases loaded for Memphis as well. Wow, nothing with the bases loaded. Brody Sumon with a solo shot gets Cincinnati on the board. Pittsburgh also got a phantom run somewhere. Cool, I love it. Nice game. Maddox Renole doubles in Guitron. It's now within 3. Banger alert. Traded for Hadley Smart. That is a good factoid. Rest. Top of the 9th, LH leading by 1, but getting out hit 6-3. 2 on, 2 out for Miami in the top of the 8th. Of course, they want more runs. Cincinnati has been playing possum in a lot of games. A lot of late inning runs. Bottom of the 9th, White Sox trail by 1. Top of the 9th, San Diego. They've turned into Memphis here, not able to score any runs on the road. There's a 2-run jack from Nick Lilly, though, to lead off the 9th. Nobody out. Lead off man aboard and bottom of the 8th for the Reds. They need 1 more, but no! An out and a K. Stop that. LA wins 2-1, go up 3-1 in the series. San Diego has a tying run on deck. There's a double. The tying run's at the plate, and Dutton, he had that game-winning hit back in game 1. He does it again! He doubles in 2! He's the tying run sitting at second base. Pitch hitter, Elliott to face Kendall. Lucas Elliott. He flies out. Ralph made the last chance for San Diego. Don't cuck me like this, baby. Wow, an extremely cuckening 9th inning. San Diego makes it very close, but will counts as a W for Memphis, tying the series up. Top of the 9th, Miami again with a chance to add runs, and they don't. Will that burn them? Bottom of the 9th. 3-run deficit for the Reds. Oh, Ryan May. Sorry. Thank you. I try to remember players' first names, but I often get it wrong. All right, first out, second out. Cincinnati down to their final out here. Where is Ralph Mays from? Was that... Where did I pull that one out of the hat from? Is that this former player, or is that like an in real life person? I don't know. We're trailing by 5 here. 2 on, 1 away. With 4 hits this game. All for naught. Lauk lines out. Rodas. Last chance for Pirates. Oh, yeah, maybe that's why. Right, okay. Probably where I pulled that out of my brain. Okay, that's it. Elijah Lloyd, Kennedy Tanaka, who had 6 2/3. No-hit baseball. Let's pick up the dub. Bullpen almost blew it. To run it, I think JP said he's good to run it too, but I know AJ will want to make changes, and probably Craig as well. Well, I think a lot of people will want to make changes. Ed, and that will do it for this evening. We'll pick this up tomorrow at noon, 2 p.m. Eastern again. Saving kind of late, give people time to get it done. But should be good to roll tomorrow. We'll be down to 4 teams, and I'm surprised I'm not due to do any of them tomorrow, so... As far as I know. Yeah, the goal is to get the SCS done by Saturday morning. I mean, if things roll, we could finish it tomorrow night if we absolutely roll through, and I have no problem with full weekend off, but schedule is shit, so that'll be all she wrote. Let's take a look at where we stand before we sign off for the evening. Pirates up 3-1. Reds and Marlins finding themselves once again the best of 3. Similar situation to their first round opponents. Dodgers up 3-1. Memphis and San Diego both home teams have won all 4 games, so Memphis has got to break the streak. It's got to keep things going. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.